going on right now. I guess everyone is trying to pack in all the excitement before winter hits.
Ooh, please don't say that word.
What word? Winter?
Ugh. Yeah. It sends chills down my spine.
Well, winter is on its way.
I know that. This is Montana after all. You know, it doesn't really bother me that bad, but for some people it's just hard to accept this all too sobering reality.
As you said, this is Montana. It gets cold here in the winter and you better be ready.
Well, but there are good things to look forward to here in the winter also, like Christmas, and the annual festivities and events put on all around Sanders County.
I agree. Many of us are so accustomed to this wonderful treatment of the holiday season that we take it for granted. But not here at the Broken News. We understand and are thankful for the lengths that our community goes to in spreading holiday cheer.
Indeed. There are many events in celebration of this Yuletide time of year, and as usual, Sanders County has its sights set on making the most of this cold season. For example, the annual Sanders County Christmas Bazaar was held last Saturday on December 5th. The high school gym was full of art, crafts, and goodies to brighten up the holidays. Included was a raffle for various items donated from around the county to go towards helping those in need. Gift certificates, savings bonds, oil changes, and even a complete turkey dinner were up for grabs in this fundraising raffle. And to double the festivities, all proceeds went to the Sheriff's Christmas Relief Fund to assist those in need. I found an array of items that caught my eye, from intricately woven scarves to tantalizing blown glass. The ingenuity of the holiday vendors impressed this reporter. I scarcely had time to get around to all of them. There were many familiar faces, like Creativity Unlimited members, the Donaldsons, and their high-quality leather products. They mentioned that they loved Conrad Jenkins' weather reports.
Well, who doesn't love Conrad Jenkins?
Indeed. I saw many friends from the summertime Thompson Falls Market that is held on the lawn of the Falls Motel. Many had new products to fit in with this festive time of year. A great selection of embroidered towels and dishcloths, great-smelling homemade soaps, and dazzling dishes, all made in Montana. The cleverness of these artists and craftspeople were a breath of fresh air from the usual corporate-wrapped holiday cheer we get flooded with. All these vendors here to make a little extra Christmas cash and support the annual Christmas Bazaar. It was fun to see all these smiling faces.
And the conclusion of the Friends of the Library silent auction was the same day. Bidding on items started on November 24th. Items up for grab included everything local from a stay at the newly remodeled Falls Motel to a children's-only auction and quite possibly the biggest quilt I have ever seen. All proceeds went to the Thompson Falls Public Library.
And if you missed it, the Old Jail Museum held their 12th annual Gingerbread House contest on the same day last Saturday from noon until 6 p.m. Voting took place in categories like children's, group, family, or individual, and featured a fantastic display of Thompson Falls kindergartners' gingerbread men. A whole army of cookies.
I always love to see how creative people can get with this, and the creations produced by the little ones in our community always bring a mental picture of children with stern looks of concentration as they develop their masterpieces.
It is pretty fun to think about those little hands busy at work while the gears in their smart brains are turning. The winners of the categories will be announced December 9th, and the Old Jail Museum will close its doors for the winter as they get their displays and exhibits up, running, and winterized for the season. Now let's take a look at an event going on in Sanders County that I'm sure you will find both informative and interesting. It was submitted by our newest local reporter, elementary school correspondent Abby Rose. Hi Abby. So what's new on the artistic front?
Hi guys, the art on the walls for this corner has been up since early October. Luckily, we've got footage of these great pieces of art before they are taken down at the end of this month.
Taken down? Well, then what are we going to look at while we're wandering the halls in the hospital?
Well, that's the beauty of it all. The Sanders County Arts Council and the Clark Fork Valley Hospital have collaborated with artists from around the county to make sure this is an ongoing event.
Phew, I was worried there for a second.
No need to fret. The new quarter of Art on the Walls will be up this January with all new pieces to dazzle art lovers, hospital patients, and staff alike. The exhibit includes oil and acrylic paintings, sketches, photography, and mixed media, all from Sanders County artists to the people of Sanders County. It has become such a popular event over the last 3 years that it's even had its own museum-style art robbery.
What?
Yeah, I heard about that. Kind of sad story. But if I was the artist, I might lean towards being flattered that my pieces were so coveted by someone that they just had to steal them. I mean, you only hear about Rembrandts, Picassos, and Van Goghs being involved in art heists.
The big difference there is that those artists are long gone. Artist Martha Robbins is alive and well in Hot Springs, and with both pieces amounting to over $600, I'm sure being flattered is the last thing on her mind.
Well, that's a very good point. And that's a lot of care and creativity gone in the blink of an eye.
Speaking of which, be sure and get down to the Clark Fork Valley Hospital to vote on the People's Choice Award before these pieces are taken down. Sign the guest book and place your vote. If you are considering purchasing any of the art on the walls, check in with the gift shop to support a local artist. From the studio, I'm Abby. Back to you wherever you are.
Good job, Abby. But just in case you can't make it down to the Clark Fork Valley Hospital before the art is taken down, here is a little sample of what you will be missing.
Stay classy, Sanders County.
Moving on to sports.
The Sanders County High School preseason basketball tournament was hosted here last Friday and Saturday. It was a chance for teams of the county to size each other up and determine what further preparations may be needed for the upcoming season.
The excitement started on Thursday in Hot Springs, with the junior varsity kicking off the busy game schedule that was to come. Friday made way for the Blue Hawk varsity boys to do a little fine-tuning with their victory against the Hot Springs Savages.